בוקר טוב לכולם. אני ארנון ברזילי מסיילספורס, ואני מאוד מאוד שמח לארח היום. טסנו במיוחד את דניאל סגדוני, שהוא אחראי על מערכת הקומרס של בנטון. הזדמנות מאוד מאוד מיוחדת לשמוע גם בשבילי על מה שבנטון עושה בעולם. ברשותכם אני אעבור עכשיו לאנגלית, רק בשביל שדניאל יוכל להבין אותי. So welcome Daniele to Israel. And I'm sure that the Israeli crowd knows Benetton, but if you can tell a little about what's Benetton doing now and what you're doing in the digital era.
Yeah, so thank you, Arnon, for inviting me. I hope you said good things about me in Hebrew, but I don't speak it. Yeah, so I'm very happy to be here. It was a long time that I wanted to visit Tel Aviv, so thank you for inviting me. You probably all know Benetton. We have 5,000 stores globally. We are recognized for our colors, our knitwear expertise, and our social commitment. We are very happy to be on Salesforce because basically moving to Commerce Cloud has been our first step in order to replicate this global approach to our digital channels. Actually, we have 25 stores managed by our headquarters, as well as we have some other local site managed locally that will be hopefully part of our Commerce Cloud installation soon.
Okay. A year ago, at the beginning of 2017, you started a commerce journey with Salesforce, which we thank you for. And can you tell us a little about the challenges? What was the situation before? Where did you start off?
Moving to the biggest challenge we managed to moving to Commerce Cloud was definitely to move from a fully outsourced platform managed by a third-party provider that managed price list and logistics, customer service, billing, etc., to a platform that is managed internally. Actually, we are doing almost everything from our headquarters. So as you may understand, it's a really big challenge. It's really complex. And surely, if it was easier than we thought, it's surely because of our partners. First of all, OpenMind, our system integrator that did and is keep doing a really good job, and Salesforce that before and after the launch, the collaboration was amazing. We built together a strategy plan. They helped us in understanding how to organize the team in order to reach those goals. Then we did a training session in the company and online. So it was easier than we thought, not because of the technology, but also because of the process that was huge to launch 25 countries at the same time.
25 countries, it's huge. Another huge thing that I read before was the Black Friday. Everybody talks about Black Friday. It's a unique day, although we need to do commerce like 365 days a year. Can you tell us what you can share regarding the last Black Friday?
Black Friday was crazy because we didn't sleep a lot in those days. We launched the website a few weeks ago, so we were a bit worried, as you may understand, because it's a very big, important weekend for the year. Everything ran smoothly. Our revenue increased like 200% in the previous year, and that was because mainly two factors, I think. The first is that the cloud technology gave us the chance to dramatically reduce the page load time as well as to increase the number of concurrent users. We had some issues the previous year. And the internal search finally worked fine. The internal search did around 20% of the revenue, while the previous year didn't work smoothly. If you searched for Polo, nothing appeared before our replatforming with Commerce Cloud. So, of course, a better customer experience, of course, reflected in better results.
The thing of customer experience, I think, is we talked about it, that it's really, tech is really a part of it. So within the Salesforce Commerce Cloud, there's a lot of tech unique capabilities. Can you share some of the things you are using or what you're planning to use soon?
Well, internal search, as I already said, was the biggest thing ever with synonyms and search-driven redirects. I mean, the internal search works great, and now that they added the artificial intelligence with the Einstein engine on it, we are going to improve it using those features. But then I have to say that A/B testing and promotion and price list uploading, everything is managed internally again, and the team is doing great, and all those things give us the chance to manage all those countries from a unique platform, and to customize the experience from country to country. Actually, I have to say that we are keep learning all the features of Commerce Cloud, because there's a lot to discover, and Salesforce is helping us in discovering them. So probably next year I will tell you about new features that we are going to use soon.
We would love to have you here in Israel again next year. Okay, so Commerce Cloud is big for Benetton, obviously. 25 countries, 500 stores. Let's talk about omnichannel for a second. What can you share?
One of the reasons why we moved to Commerce Cloud was, again, to be autonomous, while previously we weren't so autonomous with a third-party provider, in order also to drive an omnichannel project. Actually, we have 2 live projects regarding omnichannel. We have a product locator, so that you can browse the site, find your favorite clothes, and see in which store, if you can find it in the nearest store. Then we have the endless aisle. So if you go to a store and you find something and they don't have your size, the clerk will be able to submit an order and deliver the order at your home. And we are testing those features in Milan, and we are going to launch them in London in September, probably. And we are going to add a couple of more features, a couple of more journeys regarding omnichannel. One is the click and collect. So basically you can order online and take it and pick up it at the store, and the return to store. So you can purchase it online and return to store instead sending it back. Of course, this is omnichannel regarding the store experience, the customer experience, but omnichannel is much more. So here comes Service Cloud and Marketing Cloud that are already part of our ecosystem, and that we are working on it in order to create an online customer journey and not only an offline customer journey.
So you started with Commerce Cloud, and then you added Marketing Cloud and Service Cloud to cover the whole customer experience. Now we talked about it earlier, that there's like a triangle of tech, process, and people. What can you share from your experience, how to manage such a thing in a company like Benetton?
What I didn't tell you is that at the same time that we launched 25 countries, we also launched our Service Cloud installation to have a unique view of the customer. So both offline and online transactions are in the same platform, while before there were silos. And that was crazy again, because at the same time it was really crazy. But it worked smoothly. And as Arnon said, it wasn't much more. The technology really helped us, because it gave us the chance to focus on the process and on the people. And actually, our company is big. That means sometimes it's complex. And so all those projects, Marketing Cloud, Service Cloud, and Commerce Cloud, are part of different areas. And now we organized in a different way. Basically, we don't have a global digital director, while we have a steering digital committee that refers to the COO, and that drives the strategy, the transformation across the company. So I'm in charge of Commerce Cloud, of course, but I also manage the Marketing Cloud project, as well as with the CRM. I drive the delivery of the Service Cloud with the IT. I have to say that when you talk about e-commerce and marketing automation, you always say about journeys, but this project, e-commerce, is like a journey for your company, because you really have to be able to change, to talk to people, to grow up people internally the company, because those are things that probably you never experienced it before. Everything is changing very fast, and process and people are fundamental, and the technology that helps you thinking about those things is absolutely valuable. And so Salesforce it is absolutely, also because of your continuous innovation model that is also an inspiration for us, because you keep changing and to drive the transformation of your products, and so we want to follow you. And so amazing project, and I have to say really amazing partner for me.
Great to hear. In the last minute we have, is there like a piece of advice regarding the investment in e-commerce? Yesterday in the newspaper, Sghedoni talked about the fact that we say that we lose to ASOS or Next or all the others based on price, that it's simply not true. It's based on the customer experience, that we need to scale up and to bring our game up. So what is your opinion on that?
I agree. I completely agree. As you may understand, Benetton is a famous brand, but now, of course, there are a lot of competition. But we are trying to deliver the best service and the best customer experience as possible as we can, but we know that we cannot have the best customer experience now. We are keep changing, we are keep growing. We are delivering the Marketing Cloud project to give the users even a better experience, and we are really focusing on it. We have a large team working on e-commerce and on digital side. We understood that we needed to switch from two silos, because the digital communication, the brand communication was a silo with respect to the e-commerce side that was focused on performance. Now we are working on a full funnel strategy, and we are working together with all the teams in order exactly to drive a better customer experience. It's not something about prices. As we said, for the Black Friday, what we changed wasn't the price than the previous year, was the technology that gave the users a better experience, not a lower price.
I agree. At the end, it comes to a better experience. So I'll switch to Hebrew for a second. אנחנו בעצם משיקים פה היום את הפלטפורמה של ה-Commerce Cloud פה בישראל. אני חושב שבקרוב נוכל להכריז על השני לקוחות הראשונים הישראלים שלקחו את הדבר הזה ולקח צעד אחד קדימה. באמת מהלב, אני מאוד מאוד רוצה שהקהילה הזאת של ה-Commerce וה-Commerce הישראלי יעלו למעלה, ושנצליח בתור מדינה, שהכסף יישאר פה בתוך ישראל ושכולם יצליחו. And Daniele, for you, grazie mille for coming to Israel. I really appreciate it. תודה רבה לכולם.